Hey everybody, so as you can see I bought a Jaguar XF and this video is not so much about the actual car. I'm going to do another video showing you guys more about the car and telling you guys a little bit more about it, but this video is about me buying the car and my buying experience and also why I bought the car, because I think many of you who have been subscribers to my channel for a long time now will know that when I reviewed the new Jaguar XF, I think back in 2017, I wasn't very impressed with it. Taking a direct comparison, and the comparison was mostly about the interior, not so much the exterior. The exterior is beautiful, but I was just disappointed that Jaguar kind of skimped on the interior quality of the materials. But what I didn't realize then, and what I realize now, is that when Jaguar brought out the new XF, they completely changed their model lineup. They changed the names, because before you got luxury, then you got premium luxury, and then you got XFR and XFRS, and that was it. Now they have Portfolio, Prestige, R Sport, and I forget what the other one is, but I think those are the three main ones. But even still, no matter which derivative you buy, you have to spec it out. It's kind of like Audi and BMW and Mercedes now. You have to, check all those boxes to get what you want. So the car that I actually had at the time was not checked on every single box that I would have liked to have had things on. So the car I've got now has the leather dash, and it has real genuine leather seats, and it's a higher spec car than the one I had before. This car is the 2-liter petrol. The previous car that I reviewed was a white 2-liter diesel. It was the bottom of the range one. That is why I actually bought this car. But the journey in buying the car, from when I first made the announcement, I think it was about 2 months ago, I think I made the announcement that I was going to go back to Jag. It was a hell of a process to go through. And I looked at two Jaguar XEs. There were two cars that I actually went and looked at. And the first one was a white one. And I found out that when I physically got to the car, it didn't even have a driver's window. The driver's window was gone. And I asked them what happened. And they said, no, the car was broken into. But then I realized there's something else going on here. On closer inspection, I took a picture of the VIN number on my cell phone. I said to them, okay, thank you for letting me test drive the car. The car drove okay. It didn't drive too badly. And I went home and I called Jaguar and I said to them, check his VIN and give me the warranty history on the car. I do that with all used cars that I buy. So anyway, it turns out the car had been in a terrible accident and that Jaguar had cancelled the maintenance plan and the warranty. Now in our country, Jaguar give the cars with a 5-year, 100,000 or 60,000 mile warranty and maintenance plan. So you don't pay a cent for maintenance. And that includes brakes, it includes everything. It covers literally everything on the car, bumper to bumper. So that is why I liked my previous Jag. I had an extended warranty on that car. But they cancelled the warranty on that car and it still had like another 2 years with a warranty and maintenance plan left. It was a 2016 model, the white one. So anyway, I walked away from that car. Then I found a silver one a couple of weeks later and I went and looked at the car as well and test drove it. And I got on the highway, and the moment I got to 140 kilometers per hour, which is around 80 miles per hour, there was a horrible vibration coming from underneath the car, coming from the back. Having gone through a vibration issue with my old Jag, I was not prepared to go down that road again and pay a lot of money for a car that was relatively new and worry about a vibration. I walked away from that car, but having also checked up on that car with Jag, I found out that there was a 3-month stop on the warranty of the car. Not the maintenance plan, but just the warranty. Because the previous owner, who lived in Durban, did not service the car on time. It was supposed to be serviced in November 2018 and it was only serviced in April of 2019. So that's bad. Never skip a service on your car. It can do tremendous damage. Just letting that old oil slush around in your engine, it causes sludge and it really just isn't good. These cars use synthetic oil only, and that oil can break down very quickly if it isn't changed on the service dates. The service schedules are set for a reason by Jaguar, so my advice is adhere to it. Anyway, I then got very despondent. I started to think, well, I'm just never going to get a Jag. I'm just never going to get one that is up to my standard. And just a week ago, he was sitting at Rhapsody's, which is a coffee shop close to Jaguar Centurion. They were literally just down the road, like 100 meters down the road. And I flipped up my phone and I was looking on a car app, and it's the same app that I use to find the XCs as well. And I found this XF and the price was unbelievable. I thought, well, I mean, this car has 19,000 kilometers on the clock and it is like new, and it still has two and a half years worth of motor plan and maintenance plan. So drove down there and we were in the Mazda. So I had the Mazda there to show them and tell them, you know, if I like this car and I want it, what will you give me for my Mazda? But I already kind of knew what I wanted for the Mazda. And if they weren't going to give me my price on the Mazda, I was going to walk away. But anyway, the salesman tried to sell me a diesel. We test drove the diesel first and it was a beautiful car. But when we were driving on the highway, again, there was a vibration coming from the back of the car. Again, that could have been a tire, it could have been a bad rim, it could have been anything. But just because of that, it put me off. And I just kind of felt it didn't have enough power for me. We got into the 2-liter petrol or gas engine, and the moment I started driving, I just said to the salesman, I said, this car is it. It feels, I just tapped the accelerator, the power is there, and it just drives different to the diesel. It's like a different experience. I mean, they two in the same car, one in the same car, but the diesel experience is completely different to the petrol experience, totally different. So if you bought a diesel, do yourself a favor and go and drive a petrol. Just do it and you'll see what I'm talking about. The diesel's 132 kilowatt, the petrol's 177 kilowatt. So there's the difference right there. The diesel has a lot of torque. Okay, when you want to power up, it's got a lot of torque, up hills and down. It won't just change gears nilly-willy. But so is the 2-liter petrol. Not as much as the diesel, but it's got sufficient torque thanks to the turbo. So after the test drive, I said to the salesman, I'm definitely going to take the 2-liter petrol. I said, what deal can you put together for me? Can you give me my price for my Mazda? They went and did a check. He took the Mazda away. They came back. They said my Mazda got 10 out of 10. And Mazda had 14,000 Ks on the clock, by the way. This car has 19,000 on the clock. To me, 5,000 Ks is not a big difference. Really, it isn't. I will probably do 5,000 Ks in a year. So the kilometers wasn't really a big issue for me. It was a Saturday morning. So he told me on the Monday, he'll tell me what they can give me or whether they can give me my price for my Mazda, because he said, well, you give me your price, tell me what you want. So I told him and I said, if I don't get that price, I'm walking away from the deal. I'm really not going to do this. I'm done. But I would have been stupid to walk away from it, because this car, they'd actually marked down 4 XFs. So I've got the window sticker here of the car that they had on before they slashed the price, and this is what it was being advertised at. 729,000 Rand. 729,000 Rand is $48,954. And I got it for $429, which was $28,000. So from $48,000 to $28,000, I got the car for $28,000. which is an amazing bargain on this car, and it has maintenance plan and it has a warranty for another 2 years. So this is the main reason I bought this car and went back to Jaguar. And also I missed Jaguar. I really miss being part of the Jaguar family. Owning a Jag is a very, very unique experience, and I think if you don't own a Jag, consider buying one on your next car. They're too expensive to buy new. I would recommend buy them used. Let the dealer, if you're buying a dealer demo car, let the dealer suffer the depreciation, or let the previous owner, who's stupid enough to go out and buy a brand new car, let them suffer the depreciation, but don't suffer the depreciation yourself. At least buy a car that is 3 years old. So if you want to buy a Jag, especially a Jag, let it suffer that depreciation for the first 3 years of its life and then buy it. Because if you live in a country where Jaguars do offer a 5-year maintenance plan and warranty, you're buying a really, really good deal. Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what Jaguar warranties are like in your country. If you live in the United States, the UK, Europe, I'd like you guys to comment below what is the warranty from Jaguar in your country, and do they offer a maintenance plan? I'd like to know if they do offer a service plan, what it is, and if they offer a maintenance plan, what that is, and what the length of the period is and the amount of kilometers that you can actually do. But I know in America Jaguar offer the same as they do here in South Africa. It's 5 years, 60,000 miles in America, and here it's 5 year, 100,000 kilometers. So let me know in the comments section below what you guys have in your country where you are living. So I just want to thank you guys once again who stuck with me for the last, well, it's almost a year now that I sold my Jag. Not quite, but I think it's about 9 months or so. And I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. It really means a lot to me. And there will be many videos coming out on this car. I'm going to show you guys how to do quite a lot of things. There are quite a lot of things that I have planned for it. And I'll show you guys how to remove the door pad on this car and how to remove dash components on this car as well. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't yet. Till next time.